Hello, I'm Dr. Sharat Ling, and we'll be discussing the microdermabrasion treatment with the Bello Micro System. First of all, you want to begin with a patient who has had a cleansed face with toning afterwards, just to prepare the skin for the crystals. Because the crystals, what they do is basically go down and sandblast the skin in a very fine, minute way, and takes off the top layer of the stratum corneum. This reduces the appearance of wrinkles as well as brown spots, and helps even out the distribution of the oils on the face as well. It's great for acne too. We have our machine already turned on, and you'll adjust the vacuum pressure and do the testing on the arm.
It's fine.
And the patient lets you know if it's fine or not, and then we begin on the face. I like to begin at the chin, but anybody has their own pattern of doing microdermabrasion. As long as you're consistent about it, and you get the face covered in a consistent manner, then it really doesn't matter where you begin. I like to do small squares, and that way it's controlled evenly. You can also stretch out the skin so that you don't suck up the skin into the vacuum. Around the mouth it tends to be a little more sensitive, so I tell them it's going to be more sensitive. And stretch out that skin as well. And more horizontal across the cheeks, and more vertical on the sides of the face. The nose is a great area to do because it has the clogged pores. So just pinch off the nose a little bit and let them know you're going to pinch off their nose. Let them know what's coming. And it's a great way to de-roof some of the clogged pores on top of the nose. You may warn them that they will also have may develop some breakouts afterwards, and it's not purely because you did anything to them, but it's because you unroofed the surface of the nose and the skin. You're gonna, but you'll have nice fresh skin. And what that does also, it helps to clear out the pores and makes them smaller. It makes the texture so much nicer. Again, you want to have consistent results in terms of the pressure and contact with the skin, so that the vacuum pressure remains constant the entire time. Unlike other machines, this one actually has the pressure gauge measured through the handpiece, whereas other machines measure through the trash container. So as the trash container fills up, the pressure may not be accurate in terms of what's actually making contact with the skin. Around the eye area it tends to be a little more sensitive, so we will turn the vacuum down for that particular area. And have her close her eyes. And just kind of go light little strokes. And I could go cross grain against our little laugh lines we have here. I like to do the upper lid a little bit too. That helps to kind of firm up the skin as well. The décolleté is also sensitive too, so this is a good time to do that. My model's already trained to pull her head back, and so we know to stretch out the skin. It's a great way to do that. Again, we don't want any extraneous skin being sucked into the machine. We don't like hickeys. Not before a big date, right?
Right.
It's not good.
Don't explain.
No. Nothing to explain. And then you can also have her help by pushing down her breasts to help stretch out the skin on the décolleté. And typically your treatment would just consist of mostly the face, but you can also add on the décolleté because the face does basically extend down to the chest. So I like to follow up with the aspiration, and this unit is very unique in that it has an aspiration mode to help suck up those crystals that some people just really read about a lot of and really get irritated from. The older machines tend to have those crystals that just shot off everywhere. This doesn't do that. But you still have the option to aspirate the crystals up and leave a nice dewy skin afterwards. I like to follow with a nice moist towel, and that removes a lot of the crystals as well. And then follow up, of course, with sunblock. SPF at least 25, so that you have nice protection of those new baby cells.
Especially when you're riding on the back of the Harley. Right?
That's true. If you're riding on the back of a Harley, hopefully you have your helmet on. But
of course.
You also should have your sunblock on as well. And that's basically how you do a microdermabrasion treatment.